Peace and blessings and a whole lot of love, gorgeous. Hadia. Let's begin to read. Let me read some power thoughts for you. I'm going to read like 4. I release all criticism. I go beyond any feelings of not being capable and creative enough. I am gentle and kind with myself as I grow and change. Are you growing? I learn my lessons in life easily and effortlessly. Love operates in all of my relationships, from the most casual to the most intimate. I gotta take some vitamin D. You know, because as you get older, your body changes tremendously. And you might have to take some supplements. So right now I have to take some calcium and some vitamin D. So anyway, I came across an article that I thought I would share. And this is basically for men. Women, some women, not all, will try to get pregnant on purpose in order to, one, get a child support check, or two, to try to keep that man connected to her long term. Because if you have a baby by a man, he's going to be in your life because y'all share that child. Now, it's a story time before I read this article. I told my husband that his side chick, because yes, he cheated on me 5 years ago, and like I said, we were separated for 4.5. He recently re-entered my life, but we're not living together. We are in contact, and he wants to reconcile, but I'm unsure about that, but that's neither here nor there. And I told him that side chick got pregnant on purpose because she know or feel that she can't get a man. So in order to have a man connected to her, she would get pregnant, because I could never understand why a woman who is sleeping with a married man who has a family already, 2 kids, one by the woman he was with before he married me, and then it's me. So why would you go get yourself pregnant by a man who already have children by 2 women? And the fact that he doesn't make enough to support both of those kids. But yet she went on and had the baby. And I told her, I said, I don't understand why he would do that. Because he can't afford the 2 he already got. She had the nerve to tell me, well, he going to take care of my baby. Like, trick how? He has a criminal history. Felonies. So it's going to be hard for him to get a good paying job unless he go into business for self. She really thought that she was the shit. She was the bomb. Her coochie was the bomb. And her child going to be better than the other 2 that he already had. And she told me. And guess what, y'all? He can't afford the 2 that he already have, let alone a 3rd one. So how is he supporting that child? And you should not have a baby by a man, even whether or not that man could support that child, but you as a child mother should have to be financially self-sufficient in order and to be able to support that child, just in case that man do something to you where you have to get rid of him and he's no longer part of your life. See, when he cheated, I was able to dump him and kick him to the curb and still provide for my child. I didn't have to go get on welfare or none of that bullshit. So yeah, she told me, he's going to be able to take care of my child. I'm like, how, Trick? He can't even take care of the 2 he already have. How he going to take care of the 3rd one? That chick wanted to get pregnant by this married man because she wanted the whole world to know that someone actually laid down with her. And the only way to prove that is to have a married man's baby. Am I telling the truth? Yes, I am. Only the queen, conscious women will understand what I'm saying. Because if you're going to cheat with a married man, you do not go have his damn baby when he don't want to marry you. When he was take the divorce petition and take it to his job and shred the shit. Don't go petition divorce. Doesn't want to sign a divorce and wants to stay married to this wife, me, whether we reconcile or not. So what does that say about how he see you? He don't see you as wifey material. He doesn't see you as someone he want to be with for the rest of his life, grow old with. Because if he did, he would have had divorced me and went and married her like I told him to do. So yeah, she really believed by having his baby, there was gonna be this one big happy family and live happily ever after. But he is struggling now to take care of 3 children because this chick decided to get pregnant on purpose. Any married man that's out there cheating is not trying to create a baby. He don't mind fucking. But he ain't no married man in his right mind who is cheating on his wife is willing and a willing participant in getting your ass pregnant. He wasn't thinking about you getting pregnant when he was up in there raw. He was thinking about busting that nut. And as a result, the consequences was side chick getting pregnant and keeping that child. That mean, come on now, y'all know damn well any man that's out there cheating ain't trying to get the chick pregnant. But those women out there who don't love themselves will lay down and trap a man. So let me go ahead and read this lovely, lovely article. 8 red flags that pregnancy is a trap. Let's see. Many men have been snared by an announcement that a woman is pregnant with his child. How can you tell whether an accidental pregnancy is a trap or legit? How can you protect yourself from a pregnancy trap? A pregnancy may be accidental on purpose, like the one a woman was working on when her boyfriend walked in on her, inseminating herself with semen from his used condom. She had retrieved the condom out of the garbage can. Women intent on trapping a man with pregnancy may not let the fact, move this thing out the way, may not let the fact that they haven't gotten pregnant. Women intent on trapping a man with pregnancy may not let the fact that they haven't gotten pregnant get in their way. They make fake it until they can make it. Accidents do happen. Sometimes the best laid plans run amok and create offspring. That's if you on birth control pill and you maybe skip a day or two. That's an accident. Or if the condom pops, that's an accident. But when you purposely lay down with a man knowing that he can't take care of the children he already got, he's in a committed or married true relationship, and you lay down with him without protection, you are trying to trap that man. Oftentimes, women use pregnancy to trap their man or his money. It can be very difficult to figure out if a surprise pregnancy was truly accidental or secretly planned. I'm going to give you 8 pregnancy trap red flags and tell you how to protect yourself from being trapped by pregnancy. The pregnancy pulls you back from the brink. If you were thinking about breaking up with her, the pregnancy might be a trap. It may be more than a coincidence that your girlfriend or wife announced she was pregnant right after you broke up with her. You may not have actually made the declaration that you were breaking up out loud yet, but she was getting a breakup vibe from you. The pregnancy may be a preemptive move to cut off your chance of getting away. Number 2, you made it clear you don't want kids now. If you told her you don't want kids now, the pregnancy may be a trap. She may not care what your thoughts, feelings are about fatherhood, or she may have convinced herself that you're going to be okay with having a child if it flung on you. You're just apprehensive about committing, so she decides to take the decision away from it and make it happen. She then says it was an accident, but it was actually the result of a well-conceived plan. The trap may be direct or indirect. A direct trap would be that the pregnancy is intended to secure your relationship or financial support. What I just say? To keep that man connected to you for the next 18 to 21 years, you go get pregnant on purpose. An indirect trap would be that the primary objective is motherhood. You're being trapped into fatherhood, may be extraneous to that objective. Your seed is necessary for her motherhood, but beyond that, you may or may not be relevant to her. Some women want to have a child, so they get pregnant on purpose, but it really don't have nothing to do with the man. She just want a baby. She has something to gain from being your baby mama. If she benefits in some way from pregnancy, the pregnancy might be a trap. A woman has decided on her own that having your baby has some payoff for her, and that the payoff trumps your desire to not have children right now is right for becoming your baby mama, whether you up for it or not. There are potential pregnancy benefits that might motivate a woman to get pregnant accidentally on purpose. She may want to fulfill her dream to be a mom, Seal the deal on your relationship, even if the red flag number one doesn't apply and things seem to be going well. Get you support her directly or through child support. Qualify for welfare benefits or secure immigration status. These red flags could be in play if she presents. Wait a minute. Come on. These red flags could be in play even if she presents herself as disappointed that she is pregnant. The disappointment could be a show to cover her tracks. Of course, not every pregnancy that has some benefit to the mother, such as fulfilling her dream to be a mom, was conceived in a devious way. Each red flag is intended to get your attention and help you pause to consider the possibilities. She has a lame excuse for going on birth control pill. She seduced you. If she came onto you the day she got pregnant, the pregnancy might be a trap. Women are more likely to get pregnant when they have sex around the time they are ovulating. There is a fertile window of about 8 days for every menstrual cycle. Women with irregular cycles may have difficulty figuring out their fertile window, but women with regular cycles should be able to figure it out relatively easily. A woman who wants to get pregnant when her partner doesn't may seduce him when she thinks she has an increased chance of conceiving. But then again, some women experience increased sexual arousal when they are fertile. She may just have been seductive because she was revved up by her hormones. She convinced you to go ahead and I can't get pregnant today. If she encouraged you to not use a condom, the pregnancy might be a trap. A pregnancy that results from unprotected sex that breaks from a routine of using protection could have been a product of a setup. The middle of sexual ecstasy is not a great time for optimal rational thoughts. Your partner can pretty much count it not taking much convincing for you to forego a condom or to ejaculate inside her if she encourages. If she was convinced she couldn't get pregnant that day, how did she get pregnant that day? But then again, it leaves just enough for room for doubt. Or she may not be really pregnant. If she says she's pregnant but she's not, there's a really good chance that the pregnancy is a trap. Not all surprise announcement of I'm pregnant are actually accompanied by a pregnancy. Some are straight up lies. A man who was about to break up with his girlfriend was informed that she was pregnant. He felt he had to do the honorable thing and marry her. Fortunately, his mom became suspicious of the situation and encouraged him to go to a doctor appointment with his girlfriend. The girlfriend couldn't let this happen since she wasn't really pregnant, so she had to spill the beans and admit it was a lie. Unfortunately, there are multiple of easy obtainable products to help women pull this off. You a daddy scam? I heard of women selling positive pregnancy tests on Craigslist. To investigate this, I googled fake pregnancy tests. And I was shocked by the results. There's a whole industry churning out fake positive pregnancy tests, and that is just the beginning. She has a conveniently timed miscarriage. If she suddenly isn't pregnant anymore, the pregnancy might have been a trap. A miscarriage may be a cover story for a pregnancy that never was. To recap, here we go. The pregnancy pulled you back from the brink. You made it clear you don't want kids now. She has something to gain from being your baby mama. She has a name issues for going off birth control pill. She seduced you. She convinced you to go ahead. I can't get pregnant today. She's not really pregnant, and she has a conveniently timed miscarriage. Trapping a man with pregnancy and other forms of taking his reproductive rights away is partner sexual abuse. If you are being tricked into fatherhood, chances are you are vulnerable to other ways women abuse men. Peace and blessings and a whole lot of love. That's all I got to say.